Okay, here we go. My sound is here. Okay, good morning. It's High Priestess Jamila. So, I wanted to come in and just talk a little bit about how I am really going to make a very strong effort going forward to keep my content fresh and focused on witchcraft and spirituality. Um, I feel like I have to come periodically and let people know that I would never be a part of a sector of people that troll the internet and do dumb stuff. I would never do that. So I wanted to come and talk about and just express my frustrations on that a little bit because it is very frustrating. Um, it's extremely frustrating when you have no interest in something that is being shoved down your throat. I don't have to worry about my children growing up and trolling the internet and committing crimes. None of my children are ever going to do that. None of my grandchildren are going to do that. It's not something that I should have to think about. You know what I'm saying? And it gets frustrating, and I want to cuss people out sometimes because of what has been happening on YouTube, which is why I'm coming to express my disdain for it real quick. I want to talk about this seriously because it's really nobody that I can sue for it. It's one of those things to where I just have to kind of stick with my guns on it because for me, if a subject is being brought up too many times, like if something is just being discussed over and over again, something that I don't want to talk about, something that I don't enjoy talking about, just random dumb stuff. Like, I've been dealing with it for 10 years. This group of black men running around the internet stalking and bringing up my name because they want to pretend as though I would ever be interested in anything that they have to talk about. It is very frustrating when you see a black man with absolutely no respect, no comprehension skills, no understanding that I don't want to have those types of conversations. Even when you look at their channels, there's gifs of of men shaking their butt like a booty with like a face plastered like replaced on it of a man shaking his booty. And this has nothing to do with LGBT. I love LGBT people. I do. But I wouldn't hang around with those types of LGBT people. I just wouldn't do it. And I have been friends with people who are LGBT and they are very demure and very just refined people. And I don't want first of all, as a woman, I'm not interested in seeing two men together. I'm not interested in that. It's not a part of my sexuality. I know that there are women out here in this world that have spent interested in something or certain types of people, okay, then I'm just not going to be interested and I'm not going to change. Like, I feel like these people think that if they repetitively do something over and over again, that it's going to make me somehow become like them. And I'm not. And I know that it's got something to do with the way these dudes were raised, because they spoke about how their mamas would watch that group. I just ill. And if I were to ever find out that somebody was trying to do spiritual work to bind me to that situation or my children, I would go fucking ham on that person. I would fucking go ham on that person. If it, you know, they need to let it go. I am not a part of your group. I am not interested in you. You know, I'm not. You just got to accept it. And they refuse to accept it. They refuse. And what they don't realize is that people don't have to watch their content to know that they're talking about them, because you can go and look at the transcript and you can, and your name will come up every single time. And I personally feel as though these people think that they are some kind of fucking elite. They're not. It's almost like they're trying to act like they're some kind of fucking demolition group or some shit. They're nobodies. Like, and it really irritates me. So when y'all see me on here irritated, it is because I am irritated with them. I am very, and then they came over here. Can you imagine being somebody who your entire life, and these people think they have the power to corrupt people? You will never have the power to corrupt me. In fact, if you keep trying to change me, then there will be strokes and heart attacks that they're going to have. There will be strokes and heart attacks. Okay. Straight up and down. I can't do it. I can't do it, you know? And it's not a part of Black culture. It's not. That's not Black culture. That's not Black culture. I want to let people know that. It's an insult to Black people. They are insulting Black people, right? And it's very disturbing to my spirit. I don't like it. Okay. And when you ask somebody repeatedly, and see, this is what I'm talking about. When you tell somebody repeatedly, not ask, I'm telling you, hey, leave me out of that. These irresponsible Black men that have nothing going for themselves except for a bunch of trolls that mind fuck them into believing that you know that's the only kind of, people that, who they remind me of. They remind me of the type of people that, and the way a person dresses, the way a person, what I found out, that the way a person dresses, the car that they drive, the house that they live in, it's not a precursor to that person's personality. It's not. So you can't judge a book by its cover at all. I have learned that lesson. But I want to bring this up. The it's so non-progressive, and it's no growth within that situation. And like, they remind me of people that would say, hey, you you it, it just, it's no growth or maturity, and it's so annoying. I mean, honestly, as a woman, I feel like I want to convert to Islam, but I would still practice witchcraft. But because I feel like Islamic men, I feel like the Muslim like religion, I feel like they like, because I think that, like I don't know if this is the truth about that, but like, it wouldn't be kosher for like, if you're Islamic, for men to just like random men to talk to you. Like, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't, unless you're coming at me about business, unless you're coming to me for spell work. I don't want to, like, that's not kosher. Like, even American men know better than that. You just don't go up to a woman and start talking to her without her giving you some kind of cue that she wants to talk to you. And that's the one thing that I want y'all to understand about this, is that I'm not used to that. Like, where I'm from the North. Basically, the Midwest is the North, right? And the men in the Midwest, they do not speak to women unless she gives them a cue to talk to her. Otherwise, they just don't do it. And it freaking irritates me that these boys, these little children who are grown man child, who remind me of the worst gutter trash in New York. Because y'all know that we hear about stories over in New York. I'm not talking about New York people. I'm not. I love y'all. But you know how you hear horror stories about catcalling and stuff like that? Catcalling. And, you know, they be trying to talk to women, be dying and getting beat up, face shot off and stuff, because these men will come up to them and these women won't give them any attention. They like, hey, I don't want to talk to you. And the man will just pull out his gun and just start shooting her and shooting her in the, I, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. And you know what? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I stepped outside of who I am and said, you know what? I'm gonna give this person a chance. I'm gonna get to know this person, okay? Um, and I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say that. But to the levels and the degrees that of the next level fucking ignorance and degradation, like, never in my life. Never, ever, ever in my life, never would I have imagined the fucking depravity of this person. Never. And I don't like him. I knew I didn't like him from the beginning. I knew I didn't like this dude. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I knew I did not like him. And this is the reason why I rejected him for 6 years. Now I feel like this group of people is trying to hold me and tie me to him. And see, this is when I get pissed off, especially when you're doing shit right. Like, literally everybody can see what you're doing. And you're trying to treat me as if I don't have a fucking voice and as if I don't have fucking rights. And you know what? I will get evil, because I'm ordering groceries today. I'm going to order a pack of hot dogs and castrate those men. Every last one of them. I'm going to carve their name in it. And you know what? I'm just going to I'm just going to put it all in the microwave and just microwave it. Okay. And then go throw it in the garbage. And then maybe throw bleach on it and all kind of nasty stuff. Maybe put some kitty litter on it or something. You know, something fucked up, because I'm just fucking sick of it. And you know what? I don't give a shit. If you're a woman and you're that goddamn desperate for attention from a man, then go be desperate. Go be desperate. I don't like that. And see, then they began to stalk. They were trying to fuck up my relationship with my new dude, and I am like, I feel like me and him would have met years ago if it weren't for these people. I do. I feel like when it comes to love, I feel like the person that is for you is like, I don't want to say wandering around aimlessly without you, but I feel like that person is probably wondering where you're at, just like you're wondering where they are. That's how I feel about him. I constantly wrap him in protection and love, constantly. Just the like and then people will try to act like I'm socially awkward. Did you know that these people have been stalking me and doing this crap for over 10 years? Did you know that? Did you know that it is not kosher to treat a woman like that? Did you know that? So then I have to sit here and I have to consider and think that there are some people that are just disgusting excuses for human beings in this world. I have to accept that. I have to accept that there are some people that just don't have brains to speak of, okay? So, and then you'll see people hanging around them co-signing what they do, and they'll go to their channels and go, "Oh, I'm a divine goddess feminine." Like really? Oh my god. No, you're not. I'm sick of them. I want these people to stop bringing up my name. The reason why, listen, now I know what that means. Keep my name out your mouth. Now I know what that means because of who they're talking about you to, which is a bunch of crazy ass trolls. Which, by the way, I did some work on the trolls. Trolls are done. They're done. They're done. Trolls are done. Okay. I have had enough. And those people don't define me or who I am or what I would even be involved with socially. Not in a million years. So I'm going to make sure that this channel is focused for the algorithm. I want the algorithm to bring more people that are into witchcraft, spirituality, that are looking for readings. I am speaking to the algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm to bring people that are interested in the tarot, psychic readings, learning about their spiritual gifts, seances, candle magic, crystal magic, herb magic. That's what the algorithm needs to be picking up on. Not this crud. Not no crud. Sometimes when I go to search for their channels so that I can go flag them, my videos will pop up. Why? Why? Like, really? Like, YouTube needs to fix the algorithm. This channel is about witchcraft. I don't want to talk. These men are like 40 and 50 and they act like this is that like they just now discovered their body parts. It's very bizarre. I don't like them. I don't like those people. Like, and you know what? They'll sit up there and they'll go, "Oh, I know that so and so don't hate me." Oh, trust me, Jamila does not like you. Let me tell you something. And then, like, honestly, I've been saving myself for my dude for years. Like, just the perfect person to save myself for. Like, I don't be out there all talking to men and stuff when I'm dealing with somebody, when I'm with somebody. I don't do that. I don't do that. You just don't see me doing that. Okay. In fact, the only reason why I've ever even like and Let me tell you something. For some reason, 10 years ago, I didn't see it getting this bad, but that's because they're not in my hemisphere. Like, honestly, none of those people even exist to me. They don't even exist to me, really. And now they're gonna and you know what they do? You know what they do? They even try to backbite off on me to try to make it seem like there's a possibility or a probability that I could possibly want somebody that comes on here and talks about defecation all the time. No, 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 no. So that's another tactic. You know what it's called? It's not called I'm an elite, top notch troll and I'm doing something to you. No, it's called thirst. It's called thirst. You know what? I'm not thirsty at all. I have a big cup of lemonade right here. Uh, my mouth is very moist, and I'm not saying it to be lascivious. You know, because the only person that gets any part of my mouth is my man. Okay, he gets the conversation. He gets everything. Okay, I'm not thirsty. My skin ain't dry. My skin is very moisturized. It's very moisture. It's moisture like. Yeah. Okay. My skin is moisturized. Okay. I'm not thirsty. These people are thirsty. And the fact that they have trolls that are trying to make it look like they have some kind of goddamn credibility or clout, it really irritates the hell out of me. Can you imagine being a person like me that literally since I was fucking 2 year old, since I was about 2 years old, the earliest I could remember communicating with spirits, and you come to fucking YouTube and you get bombarded by a bunch of people that are trying to change the dynamic of your YouTube experience. I'm gonna work with the Baron today. I'm gonna work with Baron and my mom Brigitte. I will be working with them today. I know that I have to. In fact, I'm gonna call to the Baron when I get off of here. Um, in case you guys didn't know, Baron can cleanse you and heal you. I love him and his wife. They are so amazing. They are so amazing. Oh my God. Baron Samedi, yes, I love him. Love him and his wife. Um, and so I'm gonna do work with him because I did do a candle because I just want to forget about it all. Like, and what I want to ask the Baron to do, what I want to ask him is, will you force these people's throats to shut the hell up talking about High Priestess Jamila? Can you do that for me, Baron? Is what I'm gonna ask him. Because there should be no mention of me. Like it's almost like they're daring me to go to the police. Like it's almost like they're daring me to go ahead and file rape and harassment and conspiracy charges against all of them. Because y'all do know that they are all guilty of conspiracy. Y'all do know that, right? I like honestly have some confused old man meet up with somebody just so that he can come back to YouTube and drop revenge porn on her. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all committed conspiracy against a person. That's called conspiracy. They too stupid to even know that. They don't even realize that the whole setup and get up is literally illegal. It's literally illegal. And then you're gonna keep doing it. What do you want me to go to the police? Because I can promise you that I am the only one that I'm the only one that is aware of those people that can actually go and file a real police report against them all. Y'all know that women have taken men to court for promising to marry them and not doing it. So imagine a man, a male, doing all that stuff, which is against the law. That's why Nature Boy locked up. Oh my God. And I don't like that aspect of black culture either. So and so goes and murders somebody and they be like, free my homie. Like I can understand if if it's other things, you know what I'm saying? But I just be like, oh my God, I hate it. I do. I hate it. I hate it. And I don't like them. And I like black, but I like black people. I fuck with black people the hard way. The hard way. I fuck with black folk. Okay, that's real fucking talk. And I never will stop. Like, for some reason, these black people on YouTube, like I feel like black issues in the black community do need to be brought up. But for us to literally let the trolls persuade, you think I'm gonna let a troll persuade me to be racist against my own fucking people? You're fucking insane. No, no racism, no bigotry. I don't do that. And is it like, don't even bring that spirit to me and nothing like that. Like, I've been around black folk my whole life. I'm black myself. What the fuck? Like, and it's all over YouTube, and I'm not a part of that. Go somewhere else with that. Go somewhere else with that. I'm not a part of that. I'm not a part of that. Okay? Don't bring it to my channel. I don't want no racial tension. Yes, we do talk about race related issues every once in a while from a spiritual perspective with a solution. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And these people be trying to force it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm curious as to what Kronos is going to do. You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting? I'm going to tell you what's interesting. The fact that the second I did a ritual with Cronus on Saturday and got word on that money on Tuesday. That's what's interesting. Sitting around talking about somebody that had a fist fight or say, like, and then they repeat the same thing over and over, and like if you're gonna repeat something, at least let it be pleasant. I like to repeat pleasant things. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, like if I'm gonna be on repeat, it's gonna be something pleasant. I want to talk about pleasant and positive things. Over and over again, just over and over again. I don't want to talk about negative things over and over again. If I do have a conversation about sex, it's going to be about something positive over and over again. Why would I want to sit here? You think listen, I wouldn't even have to come on here and acknowledge the grape. And then that's what really makes me mad. See, I don't just work with these spirits, y'all. I have my own spirits. My own spirits that I was born with. Okay. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay. If somebody is a racist on YouTube, I don't want to say it over and over and over again. I just rather ignore that person instead of over and over again saying the same goddamn thing every damn day, all day. I'm not gonna do it. And trust me, I'm not trying to talk sense into their heads so that they can stop, because we all know the response is going to be some ignorant. It's always something ignorant. Stick to your script. Be an ignorant nigga. but they're actually ignorant niggas in real life. Apparently, they are incapable of giving an intelligent response to what I've been saying for 10 years. They're incapable of it. Instead, they got something negative to say. So I don't wait for a response. I realize that a lot of people, they like, oh, good, she's saying something about us. Now everybody gonna look for a response. Who is everybody? A troll? Somebody that's curious about what you're gonna say. Uh and then they try to act like what they do is captivating and motivating. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not captivated by your fucking ignorance. No, I'm not. That was one of the first things that attracted me to my dude, is because he's able to have an intelligent conversation and articulate himself without cussing. Without cussing. Like, my dude don't even cuss that much. Like, I can probably count on one hand how many times I've actually ever heard him say a cuss word. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. And you know what I'm saying? That those are the type of men that I like. I don't like that. I don't. And they be like, you know, you want it. It's like, oh, hun, you need to go take a total look in the mirror, a four-sided mirror, honey. You need to go look at that. You do. And I'm not talking about a mirror to look on the outside. You need to look deep and figure out why a woman would not want to be associated with you. And what do? They're able to comprehend enough of what I'm saying to have the nerve to be insulted. So I'm gonna try to force you to be involved with me and a bunch of dumb, ignorant crap on the internet. And if you're not, I'm gonna have the audacity to get insulted, and then I'm gonna come back and try to roast you. Honey, how about just going away? How about taking a long walk off of a goddamn short pier? And then people be like, "Well, Jamila, you're mean because he's a black man and he's unintelligent, and you shouldn't treat black men like that." Are you really talking to me like that? Because, honey, I'm not stupid. I know a lot of black men, and they're decent people. Okay, so I don't want to hear that black crap. Okay, I don't want to hear that. So, yeah. So again, speaking to the algorithm, this is a witchcraft channel where I do tarot card readings, psychic readings, and I am going to start. It's a new moon coming up. I will be having fresh content for the channel when I do have content. Like I said, I'm about to get a much needed break. Okay. And I got a lot of work to do anyway for the group. I have other people coming into the group, into the winter solstice group. I have clients coming in because I've let these clients know, like, hey, listen, uh, yeah, you can't sit this one out. You've set like all of the other ones out, which a lot of them will complain about certain things, but why you didn't participate in love? Why you didn't participate in the fall equinox? Why you didn't participate in Samhain? And yes, you can pronounce it Samhain. You don't have to say Samhain. Yeah. Just FYI. You can say Samhain if you want. Some people pronounce it that way. Sometimes I do say Samhain. Gosh. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all, and I'm gonna talk to Baron Samedi and my mom Bridget, and I want to talk to them about healing me, so that my family can start to heal completely. Like, we just don't want to think about you. We don't want to think about you, people in that group. We don't want to think about you. You, like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. And people should have been absolutely disgusted by a 48-year-old man that would show up unwelcome. Like, it'd be different if he knew he was welcome. right? If he knew he was welcome around me. Why are we encouraging this behavior? Why are people encouraging that behavior and thinking it's okay? And what was this supposed to be, romantical? Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, my God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Anyway, when you know better, you do better. And as a black woman, I know for a fact that I deserve better than that. Are you kidding me? Like, what did you think I didn't? I just had a forgiving heart. But other than that, yeah, no. Especially with all of the disgusting conversations, trying to make people think. Because, see, when you say stuff like that, and see, I could literally sue him. I feel like it's assault. Some of the things that he's claimed, the lies that he's told, is assault. And I feel like he should go to jail for it, or hell. Because for you to say that to people, you're trying to put ideas in people's heads about me, and I don't appreciate that. And I will never forgive him, ever, ever. It will never be any forgiveness, ever. What he needs to do is, first of all, he needs to take down any and all content where he has claimed that about me. He needs to take it all down. He needs to apologize to me publicly. And he needs to retract his statement and go the hell on. Otherwise, if I keep getting mentioned, if it keeps getting mentioned, some people going to jail. Mm-hmm. There's some people that's gonna get locked up. They want a couple of them gonna get locked up. That you're committing assault whenever you do that. Like, no human being does that. What human being does that? What human being comes online and says things like that? Nobody. So he'll never be forgiven. And I'm gonna tell you something. Every chance I get, let my spirits tell me that they got to do something, something to him. The fact that he's mentioning me at all, the fact that any of them, no, not him, because I don't think he's mentioned me, but the fact that any of them are mentioning me at all makes me want to get spirits to attack them. So, and they don't have no protection, not really, because if you had protection, if you really had protection, hun, listen, would your brain be so damaged that you're saying things like that and doing the things that you're doing? No. So you have no real protection. What protection is it when you're just being kept alive? Like, stop it. You're just being kept alive. You might as well just be on life support in a fucking coma, behaving that way. What a waste of air. What a waste of a life. What a waste of space for people to behave that way. Such deplorable behavior. That's all I got to say. So, I want to make it clear that when I'm sitting around with my family and my friends, we're having regular, normal conversations. We don't talk like that. I didn't come from a family like that. No. I want to make that perfectly clear. And if you see it as entertainment, okay, fine. You see it as entertainment. I don't see it as entertainment. And it's because of the things that they have done. That's why I can't ever look at it. Knowing what they do, knowing what they did, how could you possibly be entertained by it? All right, I gotta go. I just gave y'all 40 minutes of pure gold. Pure gold. Yeah, my content is not cruddy and crappy. Okay. I just blessed a bunch of people in this 40-minute live that I did. Okay. Y'all got nothing but opulence and a wealth of energy from this live stream. That's what y'all got. That's what y'all always get from me. So what I put out there is what I'm gonna always get back. Okay. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it.